We made our rounds. We are in um, video or live. We're on live number three. Beta Males United. Okay. This is a safe space for men who are troubled in life. Dealing through trying to navigate through this modern dating world. Um, you call us beta males. Um, we're we're beta and we're proud. Put my hoodie on because I'm such a frail man that I have to put this on. So we made our rounds today. We were supposed to be on at 7 o'clock, but I honestly have a broken heart. I can admit that because, this is a judgment-free zone. Judgment-free zone. This is a safe place for us to be ourselves and, navigate this modern dating world. We went and got some advice from the great Roy. Shout out to Pay to Play in the building. We got some great advice from Roy. We got some great advice from Pedro. You know, uh, dealing with dating market as a DoorDash driver who just does DoorDash all day. Never any time to date. Never any time to do anything. We have Nab in the building. Shout out to you, Nab. I apologize to you. Nab is the boss contributor on this channel, but I actually came straight on to the YouTube live, and I wanted to see if, with me having no subscribers in this channel, I wanted to see if it makes a difference streaming directly on the YouTube app on vertical or not. Because the other account that I have, the bigger account that I have, I've been recording on um, regular on StreamYard, and um, I haven't noticed any difference in views. So I'm hoping that this, I'm able to see a difference in views. So we're gonna, rock out with this format and see if YouTube pushes us at all, so we can get, um, this message out to more people. S- So welcome once again. I am a DoorDash driver. I literally have no life. All I do is pick up orders all day. I can't remember the last time, I had to leave my last relationship because I moved from town, and it was kind of hectic, kind of chaotic. Looks like YouTube is definitely giving me push, guys. Shout out to, YouTube. We're at 21 people in the building. Hey, thank you, YouTube. But and make sure everybody hits the like button, okay? Get us pushing the algorithm. But I had to leave my last relationship because my son lived in Wilmington, and the person I was with lived in California, and it was me being there and only seeing my son in the summers, or it was me being here. And of course, that's an easy choice. It was me being here because it's my son. She even, you know, said the same thing. You gotta move on to Wilmington so that way you can be there for your son. Now, it's tough because as a gig worker, you don't really have time. You don't have time to date. You don't have time to do nothing but just work. Um, I was pretty lazy when I moved back here. Um, and when I say lazy, I'm talking about like I was in California for 2 years, okay? And I came back here to Wilmington after being in Wilmington for a year, then moving to California for 2 years and coming back to here. I used to work hard before I moved. I'm talking about 70 hours a week, 'cause I did about 10 hours every day. And I was earning about 150 to $200 every day. Now, of course, it slowed down somewhat towards the end, but I was still doing 150 to 180 a day. So I was never making under $1,000 after gas and everything a week. I was always doing 1,000. And I had to drive, I had the motivation, I had to hustle. Now that I've been back, I've not had 1 week that I've done over, you know, let's just say I've had a week that I did over 50 hours of actual dashing. I would always I want to work hard. I just want to work hard. So let me show you guys that are tuned in, just so we can be on the same page here for the new people that's also on the channel. This week, I've only done 27 hours. But if you look there, I made $517, which is great, great, amazing compared to where I want to be. Because with this number, I'm able to next week now hit 60 hours, 70 hours. I should be doing over $1,000 in a week, which is the goal. But it's all about me letting go of all the stuff I want to do that I wish I could do, can do, have to do. And what I mean by that is, guys, I'm still a man. Yes, I'm a level six beta male. And what I mean by level six beta male is I'm aware of how to move this in this world as a man. Appreciate that pay to play. But I'm aware of how to move in this modern world as a man. Um, but I haven't got there because I'm in a relationship, or I was in a relationship that I'm still chasing after. When in reality, shout out to driving the wealth, the woman does not want to be with me because the distance, mainly distance. We always argue about politics. I can't control my emotions when it comes to the politics. And I'm telling her today about being a leader. See, women's um, innate nature is to be led. Okay, it's kind of like sheep. They are to be led. But the problem is when you have this alpha woman, feminist, woke culture that was created because you had some men who were terrible to women, who were disrespecting, hurting women, that spilled over to all men being punished and penalized, to where women don't want us to lead them because they think we're going to lead them to um, suffer, lead them to abuse, trauma, hurt, when most men are not like that. So with that, it's chaos. And it's really something that, black men in this country have to deal with. Because men in other races, which is sad in this country, we group each other by race. But other men in other races, they don't have to deal with what we have to deal with as black men. We have the most women who want to just spoil us, take care of us, treat us like kids. They don't want us to lead. It's always they got to be a partner. They just don't trust us. And we're literally good men just like everybody else. And we just don't get that respect. And by the way, guys, I was talking to this individual also about you know, how like you have slavery as a point that liberals for the most part, liberals in this country, they brainwash us beta males into thinking that we are victims of slavery, of all this stuff. But if you think about it, okay, there was only like 10 to 20% of white people as slave owners. Most of the whites were not slave owners. But we penalize all whites, say all whites did this to us when you had a lot of whites that died fighting for us to be free from those 10 to 15 to 20% of white people who were slave owners. So I tell people I don't like to be grouped into a box because you're pretty much treating me like a victim. To where now, when it comes to women dating us, because they think that we're victims and we're owed something and we need something to be men, they choose not to. I've literally dropped off on the same street. This is like the third delivery today. I've done like 12 deliveries today. And I've dropped off four deliveries to the same like street. And it keeps bringing me the same stupid street. And the street causes me to have to drive 10 miles away to make something happen. Make something happen to get the app going off. Now you have all these kids on bikes riding around. All right, let me figure out this house. I think this is the house right here. Let's see. Hopefully this is the house. 670. Nope, I'm at the wrong house. I had a stupid car behind me. Can you go, please? I don't know why these people going so slow. Shout out to the pothead and shout out to Nap. Yeah, everybody hit the like button. Show me some love there. And remember, guys, this is a safe space for beta males to communicate with other beta males and have their trauma and their issues addressed. So if any of you guys like the last time I did this, the only one that came on was the great Nab. Okay, he's the only one that came on. So that's the reason why I didn't do this this meeting on my StreamYard because I wanted to test out and see if I would get more views being off of StreamYard. But if there's any of you guys in the chat, any beta males that need help, need, anything addressed, I will get off of here and I will restart this stream on StreamYard. But you guys have to guarantee me that you're gonna pop up in on a live and we're gonna have a conversation that's much needed. So, you know, Beta Male United. If you need it, if you need to speak on anything going on, you're free to do that. We're a team, we're support group, we're Beta Males United. But I'm not gonna get off of here now if you know nobody's coming up, which is why I decided to do it on this format, so that way I can try to get the push in the algorithm by having no cussing, by having straight conversation. We're gonna see how we can do. I did 2 orders in my old hood today. Good times. Yep, shout out to you. So I'm doing dash by offer because it's like low key slow. So orders aren't coming in. Orders aren't coming in, and it won't let me do dash by time now. So I'm stuck doing per offer. But the offers aren't horrible. I mean, the offers are about $8 per offer right now. So I'm gonna just keep it going. So I'm at 16 bucks in like 14, I mean, I'm sorry, 40 minutes. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Hopefully the orders keep coming in, okay? Um, Let me give you a few things, guys. I'm honestly not happy with my life. Let me keep it real with you guys on here. Remember, this is a Beta Male United safe space, safe haven to speak your mind. So, guys, I'm not happy with my life because my whole life I've always had a nice car. I always had a nice place. I've always had everything set up and lined up to get a date with a woman, like be out here living my best life. But the past, like, I was in a relationship for 2 of the past 4 years, but the past 4 years have been bad for me. Okay. I've had one person that was like a booty call, I call it a booty call chick. But other than that, I haven't had any dates or anything. Like, and it's not hard in reality for me to get a date. I can really just meet up. I can go to a grocery store and get a woman. I know how to talk to women. I'm not really afraid to walk up on somebody and say, "Hey, how you doing, beautiful?" Blah 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 blah. But the problem is, I just don't have time because when you're navigating the world, paying your bills and everything with gig work, and this is the way you make your money, you don't really have time to spend, talking to somebody random, wasting time that you feel would be more valued by taking offers and orders. So what happens is when I wake up in the morning at 5 a.m. to go to the bathroom, I go back to sleep, and then I get up at 6:30 and I'm fully energized off of 4 hours of sleep. Instead of me just getting up, thinking, if I got up and I worked those 6 hours instead of going back to sleep, if I worked those 6 hours, I would just be sleeping. That's additional $80 to $100 I can make that I can use to go on a date with somebody. And if I did that for a week, that's additional, say 400, $500 that I can have in my pocket, which will allow me to go on some good dates. But instead of me doing that, I'm so depressed, which is absolutely beta male to be depressed, to be emotional. Instead of getting up, instead of doing what I got to do, I decide to just, you know, um, go back to sleep and sleep my misery away instead of getting up and being a strong man and doing what's needed. So I got to work on that. I got to absolutely work on that. I got to get it together because I can't. I don't know how much longer I can go living like this because this ain't fun. This is torture. Um, so I can't record dates on any cameras because I'm not strong enough as a man right now to even get women who will consent to having a date recorded, and I wouldn't have enough confidence to do something in regards to that and make the woman feel comfortable enough to continue recording. If that makes sense. So shout out to H-Way. Bad foods make you depressed. You might be right. I'm trying to keep the meat out of my mouth, and I'm trying to just stick to salad because if I stick to salad and seafood, I think I'll be in good shape. Okay, we got a 3.3 mile delivery, Speedway to a house. I'm gonna actually take this because it's only 3.5 miles. It's taking me back to where I'm going, and it'll put me at $21 for this hour. So I mean that's good money to whatever money to whatever you want to call it ratio. I think that's pretty good. So yeah, we're gonna take that order. But yeah, guys, I think that our hope with this channel, um, I can overcome. I can overcome my beta maleness because this is the illness. This is bad. I've got comfortable driving this hoopty that I'm driving. I got comfortable wearing the same four outfits every day. The only thing good in my life that, I really respect and enjoy and I'm happy about is my basketball academy that I started for my son. That's the only thing. You know, um, I'm proud of that because not only is it something that can make a tremendous amount of money in the future, but it's something that is helping kids. My son is happy about, respects, enjoys, and it will once I really boom it, get it booming, I'm gonna make a whole lot of money, a whole lot of money doing it. There's a lot of beta males that I want to that ride they got these little 500cc motorcycles. I want to tell them like, dude, you don't want to be flossing that. You want to keep your helmet on your bike because you don't want nobody to know you're riding that bike. Like that bike is literally a toy. Like you literally can't be rocking and trying to floss a 500cc um, motorcycle. That's the equivalent of having a moped. Actually, I think that might be 300cc. Like this right here, that's like a 300cc moped that looks like a motorcycle. Absolutely detestable, nasty work. And the thing about here is these dudes, because people don't really ride motorcycles that much, these dudes get away with rocking these little, baby bikes because nobody nobody knows any better. Yep, no problem. Nobody knows any better. And I see that they get that. They have an option to do that, but like I don't want them to go down bad because they don't know any better. You know, I don't want them to go back like be down bad. So we'll see here. I haven't checked. I haven't been to a Sheetz and I haven't been to a Sheetz in forever. It looks like they took off um the meatball subs. Oh, they got it on here. Um, so appreciate all the ADU guys on here. Oh, wrong place. Thank but guys. I just came to the wrong place. I'm supposed to go to the Speedway. I'm over at Daydream. I'm about to be late now. Yeah, I'm supposed to go to Speedway. There's another one. Yeah, there's another one. Maybe that's just a woman thing. Like this dude has a 400cc Ninja. Like I don't know. Maybe this is a Wilmington thing. That's embarrassing. It's embarrassing, and I want to help this man out because I don't want him to go down bad. It's embarrassing to have a 400cc Ninja as a grown man. Like if you're over the age of 28, this is for beta males, okay? Such as myself. If you are over the age of 28, you should not be. Oh God, this dude might be 30 years old, and he's sitting on the Ninja. He's sitting on it, Bro, he is sitting on his bike. Look, he's sitting on the bike. Let me show y'all. He's sitting on his bike, trying to be cool because there's some chicks in there. So he's sitting on his bike. Yes, I hope y'all got to see that. He's sitting on his bike, trying to be cool, trying to get these chicks to be like, "Oh my God, you got such a nice bike, dude. You're like you're in a 400cc Ninja. Like that is embarrassing." And that's the reason why I'm gonna have to make some Beta Males t-shirts, so that way I can save lives because that dude is gonna be like upset when he realizes that the reason why he's not getting any chicks, no chicks want to ride on that bike, is because of the 400cc. You can't even like speed on that thing. Like if you got somebody on it, it's gonna drag. Like it's gonna be hard to shift gears in that on that thing. Yeah, I gotta like, yeah, I think this movement we got here, guys, Beta Males United. I think a lot of men, this is absolutely necessary. I think a lot of men, this is absolutely necessary. I think a lot of men need this. Okay, so this um person sent me to Speedway to get some Sour Patch Kids and some blue raspberry, a Slurpee, blue raspberry. And there's the thing, you got to start somewhere. So understand, as beta males, you got to start somewhere and understand that we have to make money one way or another. But you don't want this to be a forever thing. We can't be as grown men, we cannot be delivering Slurpees and candy to snot-nosed kids that probably ain't gonna tip. We can't be doing this. This ain't life. This is not life. So keep that in mind. We have to be strong. We have to fight to figure out a way to make money in the most easiest way possible because a lot of us beta males are lazy. Let's keep it a buck. A lot of us are lazy. A lot of us don't want to work a hard, actual, like meaningful job unless it's fun, unless it's something that, we can, yeah, thank you. Unless it's fun. Are you doing DoorDash too? Yeah. Oh yeah, me too. Yeah. Taking the same place. Hi, every day. But yeah, we don't want to work unless we it's fun. So we're gonna take our time and take it easy. That's just so I think eventually it's gonna get better for us though. We're gonna get it together on this channel. We're gonna like walk DoorDash. Don't worry about it. Take your time. If you want me to grab it, I can grab it too. Okay. All right. So we're gonna why not? As a beta male, why not? Shout out to Scott Hall. Shout out to Scott Hall in the building. So yeah, Scott Hall witnessed my tour. I went from channel to channel, trying to push the message. Beta Males United. I went to Rory, and Rory gave us advice on, focus on yourself and blah 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 blah. And then we went over to Pedro. Oh, thank you. You too, thanks. Went over to Pedro, and then we talked to Pedro and Pedro. And Pedro told us what it is with finding love while doing DoorDash. You kind of got to focus on you. You know, like you got to understand, DoorDashing as a DoorDashing as a grown man. Look, I'm not trying to hurt no feelings, guys. Don't kill the messenger. Don't kill the messenger. But if you're a grown man DoorDashing, the last thing you should be doing is trying to find love if you're single. That's the last thing you should be doing. Last thing you should be doing is trying to date. You should be focused on getting money. Shout out to Water Sky. Yeah, you should be trying to get money. You should not be worried about finding, a date, making money or spending money on a woman. The last thing you should be doing is working. I mean, the first thing you should be doing is working. Uh, and remember, we keep it real on this channel. This is about not becoming, overcoming, being a beta male. Shout out to Water and shout out to Ski. Keep in mind, guys, let me give you guys that are new. There's about 16 people here right now. So let me give you guys the chart. This is the chart, okay, of beta male. Beta male number one, like if you're a one, it goes from 1 to 10 as a beta male, 1 to 10. And if you are a one, that means you are literally being simped out by your woman. That means she's making you pay for everything. That means she's literally like not giving up, giving you any. You're literally buying her everything she wants. You're paying all the bills, taking care of her, and you don't even sleep in the same bed as her. She literally makes you text her every day, like good morning text every day, but you're a friend zone. Like she has no interest in being with you. She just wants you to just make her feel like she's a baddie, like she's good. And literally, it would be a woman that isn't even like qualified to be getting that kind of treatment, but she's literally using you as like, you know, um, to give her attention to make her feel good about herself. That's level one, okay? And then it goes all the way up to number 10. Number 10 beta male is the lowest beta male, meaning you're literally about to graduate from being a beta male. Number 10 is you pretty much identify and know your worth. You know that you shouldn't be tricking on women. You know you shouldn't be put in friend zone. You know when to walk away. You know how to have confidence and fight back. Okay. Don't let that dude take your chick in front of you. Okay. Now you become a man. And then you have man. Okay. So actually, Ski is actually right. Shout out to Good Riddance. Ski is right. Beta male one equals full simp cash register, but no exchange or friend zone, no interest. There you go. For a sub five, absolutely. That's beta male number one. And then you go all the way up to 10, which is the last part of beta male. Last level of beta male you can be, but that's pretty much you no more longer a beta male at 10. You now become a man. And a man is from 1 to 5. 1 to 5, okay? And one would be defending yourself, getting a date, not having to trick and buy her everything she wants. She respects you. She wants to be with you. She's submissive to you. She's all of that. That's a man, one. Shout out to I'm Gucci. Appreciate you, I'm Gucci. And then it goes up to level five man, which is a man that might be a player. He might have a couple chicks on deck. He could be a single man with two chicks rotating. He could be a man that might get a chick that a woman who would actually like, go on a date to McDonald's. She'll go get McDonald's, Netflix, and chill. Here's another one, Ski is absolutely right. Beta number 10, knowing your worth and getting close to what you want. There you go. And then you go alpha male number one. So you got one, which is the worst, terrible, worst beta male you can be. Is beta male number one. Number 10 is you're overcoming your beta male, and now you're becoming a man. Then number five is the highest man you can be. Then it goes up to alpha male, to where you are literally at the precedence of like greatness. To where, yep, there you go. Level five man, player without assets. There you go. Number one is you have everything a woman would need as an alpha male. You have everything a woman would need. You will protect the woman. You're in shape. You have a nice body. You're strong. You're knowledgeable. You're smart. You're respected in the community. That's number one, alpha male. And then it goes all the way up to number 10 to where you're Andrew Tate level. What he is now, of course. You have the car of your dreams, the house of your dreams. You have women chasing after you. You walk into a mall and you have like 100 chicks chasing after you to go on a date. You don't have to pay for food. Like the restaurant pays you to come and eat. Like that's alpha male number 10. That's where we all should strive to be as men. Okay. And that's what this channel is gonna push me to get to. Alpha male number 10. Okay. Um, Alpha male number one, assets, but competing with other alphas. Absolutely right. There you go. I'm Gucci. You focused on all the wrong things, in my opinion. Focus on you, get yourself straight. Everything goes to fall in place. See, I'm Gucci. That's beta male number eight. So here's the thing: you are aware you're not the guy, but you're still not the guy. So by you not being a guy, you're sitting here focusing on yourself, which is weak. You should have it together already. You shouldn't be sitting here like you got to tell yourself that you got to get it together. You should be focused on yourself. No, you should be focused on trying to get, chicks that would hold you down, want to hold you down, be good in bed, all of those things. So at that point, I'm Gucci. No disrespect. But yeah, you're about beta male number eight because you are not aware. And yeah, remember, beta males also, the reason why you ranked as beta males when you try to like speak on what you don't really know. Because you're knowledgeable. I'm Gucci. And I don't want you to, take this the wrong way. I'm just showing you love. You're knowledgeable, but you don't have a clue. Because you would know that anybody that tells you to focus on yourself first and all that stuff, like focus on yourself, get yourself straight, those are guys that are not straight. Those are guys who are beta males. You don't have a car, you don't have a place, you don't have money to go on a date. You're literally a beta male. But of course, you ain't the worst of beta males. You're not the worst of beta males. But yeah, you're pretty much a beta male. So, yeah, don't give that advice to nobody else. That's bad advice. Okay? You don't want to get if you're trying to get yourself straight, that means you're literally beta male 8. You shouldn't even be thinking about women or nobody. You shouldn't even be on YouTube wasting your time if you are a beta male. You should be focused on getting your money right, doing everything you need to do to be your best self. At that point, you shouldn't even that comment shouldn't even be on my channel because you should be focused if you don't have nothing in place. And I'm assuming you have everything in place. You're just trying to give me that advice, but that's just bad advice. Okay. No offense to you though. Shout out to you. I don't believe in labels. Many of you confuse being alpha male with a-hole. That's another one. I'm Gucci. I'm not trying to throw you under the bus, Gucci, but that's another beta male trend or tendency to where you guys will say that alpha males are automatically a-holes. You do realize Denzel Washington's alpha male. He's far from an a-hole. You realize Jason Statham, he's an alpha male, and he's far from a beta male. I mean, far from an a-hole. There's some nice men who respect everybody. They're respected not by fear, but by the thought of disappointing this person. You know, you gotta understand, don't go with that narrative that women try to push to men to make them to control them. Don't go with that whole stupid mindset of, yeah, I don't want to be an alpha male because that makes me a jerk. No, that makes you strong, confident. That makes you able to move through this modern dating world the right way without being simped out. Okay. Trust me. Okay. Yeah, everybody hit the like button. Show me some love. And good job with Ski with the explanations there. You broke it all down. Okay. I'm a Sigma and I got the BBC gene. I don't know what that is. I'm assuming you're like fantastic Max. Are you saying like you like men and women? I'm so confused. Was that what Sigma is? You're about bisexual or something? I don't know. You gotta let me know. Um, yep, alpha male is not an a-hole. They live how they want, not on a scale. There you go. Throw away. I'm saying because alpha does not mean being okay. Sorry, I got that confused. I thought you said that like you don't like beta and alpha being used because most of the alphas are jerks. When that's not true. Okay, so I'm Gucci. See, this is the point. You know the reason why I do that scale because the men that act like a-holes who call themselves alpha are usually beta males. Literally, because no alpha male walks around talking about he's an alpha male. It's just known he's alpha male. Beta males are the ones running around trying to compensate for their weakness by calling themselves alpha males, but really being betas, if that makes sense. I'm Gucci. Gucci, the other day I told a girl what I wanted to do. She said, are you asking me or telling me? I said, I'm letting you know what I like to do. Then I said, you let me know. There you go. That's how an alpha male operates right there. You don't play no games, just keep it real. Fantastic, Max. Sigma's be above Alpha. I'm not on no Yesty. Yesty. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I know you're a strong man, but yeah, you be saying things that be like confusing me sometimes. Shout out to you, man. Cause I wouldn't call myself a Sigma. Just call yourself an Alpha. Just keep it simple. The agenda to feminize men is sick. Absolutely, absolutely. I rest my case with what H-Way just said. Instead of them allowing us to be men and allowing us to be strong and allowing us to be what's in our nature, um, no, they make us they make us feel bad for being a man. They make us feel like we're doing something wrong for being men, and it's stupid. It's absolutely stupid, and it gets society nowhere. Society does not grow with men not acting and being like men are supposed to be. That's just what it is. That's how much money I made. I'm got to make my $100 a day to keep the doctor away. So let me see where I'm at right now. So right now I'm at 46. I'm at 69 bucks, and I made already. So I'm at 69 plus the 53. So I'm pretty much at one. Actually, I might be at 100. Geez, I don't know how this is even possible. But I gotta look at this. I think I'm at $119 for today. Let me look. Okay, I am right now at 89. I'm at $99 plus what I got right now. I'm at 99 plus. Okay, so I'm at 99 plus 13. So that means I made $112. $112 and I started at 4. So I made $112 in um 7 hours. That's great. That's great, especially with it being slow for like an hour and a half today. Yeah. But I'm still gonna dash because right now I only got if I stop right now, I'm only gonna have I'm not gonna have my $100 for the day because I put in $50 in gas. So I'm gonna keep going. And that's 60. I can make another $40. I can do another $40. It's only 2 more hours of deliveries. So I'm gonna turn myself off though, so I can see if I can get a dash by time. Because usually with dash by time I get more deliveries. Not apps glitching. See, Ski got it on lock. My significant other is alpha, but he's still respectful, caring, and compromising. Um, I'm not listen, I'm not gonna go into your spouse without talking to him, but by you not calling him your man, I don't know, Gucci. That's your man. I think he might be on the softer side. You let me know. Is he sensitive and soft? Ain't nothing wrong with being that, but he's definitely not an alpha male. He's more of a man, which is good. It does get them somewhere. They create loyal subjects that do whatever women would want them to do. I'm confused on that, H-Way. My issue is that I like to have an explicit form of consent because I don't play that. That's the right way to do it. So tomorrow, guys, I'm trying to up my alpha male level. Or I'm going to up my level to get close to the alpha male. So what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna try the 4 hours. I've been saying it for a whole week. Every day I've been saying I'm gonna wake up after the 4 hours of sleep, energized. I'm gonna wake up and I'm going to literally get up, do schoolwork, and I'm gonna start DoorDash early. And I'm gonna be alpha male. Okay. I'm gonna put myself in position to be alpha male. I'm gonna get my money up. I'm gonna do YouTube videos. Like if I'm up 6 hours earlier than I usually am, that's 6 hours to do my schoolwork, to make some videos for all three of my channels. I got the Dennis Jerome Jr. channel, I got this channel, and I got my main channel. I can make videos for every single channel. and I can do what I need to do because right now this isn't working. Okay, come on, DoorDash app. Why are you glitching right now? This ain't working. Okay, now we got to earn my time with $2 extra on point, and we can go till 3:30. So we're gonna probably work until like 1 a.m. I'm driving 6 hours to take my girl to make money, but I made no money. H-way, it's a lot of ways to look at that. That money she makes, is it going in y'all joint account or is that going in her account? Like, is she paying any bills or is that money going into her spending the money? Like, is she spending the money on herself? Like, is that her money to spend, H-way? Or is that y'all both money? I'm gonna put you on the scale based on this answer. Beta H-way. Beta H-way. Yeah, H-way, you're a beta male. But you're level 8 because she does live with you. You do pay all the bills. She's not married to you yet, but you can't be driving your woman 6 hours. I mean, H-way, did you pay for the vacation, H-way? Or did she put in on that vacation? Oh no, I'm not dealing with this. I hate these IHOP orders that take me all the way to like, okay, you're not okay, so H-way. Okay, you shouldn't be bragging about getting some H-way. That's just given. That's your chick. Okay. So because you said you got some and bragged about it, that means you don't get it all like that. Like it's an occasion for you to get it. So with all that H-way, that makes you a man level 3. That makes you a man number level 3. Because you literally, she paid for the trip. You drove her to work. So yeah, it makes you a man number 3. But you're not a player. So you're not an alpha man male. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter about you being an alpha male. You don't have to be alpha male. There's nothing wrong with not being alpha male. You can be a regular man, which is highly respectable. I'm a beta male number 6 because I went on live stream yesterday and confessed my love to Kylie girl and said I want to be. In my head, I'm still with Kylie girl the past 3 months, which is why I haven't done nothing. But she is not with me, and I was hitting with this joke that Patrice O'Neal used to say. Like he had been with his chick for 6 months. She's been with him for a year, but she didn't even think to say anything about, yeah, I'm thinking I'm with you too for 3 months. No, she just let it ride, and then she laughed. She said at another joke, at a random joke, but why would you laugh at that moment and make me look like a simp? And guess what I did? I just pouted about it. I just literally pouted about it. I didn't do nothing about it. I just let her live with that. So yeah, that makes me a beta male number 6 because I'm aware of what happened and I checked the situation the proper way, but I still allowed to happen. So I'm not gonna, move up from that. Actually, I'm beta male number 6 because of that. Like I let that happen in my place of business, YouTube. I should not have let that happen. Um, it is. No, actually, that's what's up. I respect that though. You have a good woman though. You've been with her forever. So, you're just a man though. You're not a player. Even though I know you trying to act like one here and there, but you're not a player. You're not an alpha male yet, but you will be alpha male. You're growing your business. You're gonna eventually have a nice car. Your chick gonna have a nice car. You're gonna give her a nice, beautiful ring. You're gonna eventually get there. Right now, you're not, but you're gonna get there eventually. I'm Gucci. The problem, my Gucci is this. I'm Gucci. Is that you're a good person, but this is the problem with us as black men. We have to be weak to make you women happy. So You being on this YouTube channel talking about how your guy is nice and supportive and emotional and all that stuff. That's code sign. Yep. Okay, I'm running back. Yeah, appreciate it. Thanks. Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, you saying that pretty much makes your guy weak. Never gonna turn down a free Baja Blast, which I wish I would have. Um, wish I would have. I'm gonna have to order tacos now. I'm gonna get tacos now. Even though I'm trying to stop being a meat eater, I'm trying to stop being like HWA a meat eater. I was trying to relax on that, and I guess I gotta, you know, just save it for another day. But yeah, um, we help each other. I drive for safety only. I work on edits in the hotel. No, no, HWA. You guys, you gotta stop being separate though. So I'm gonna give you advice as a fellow beta male. You're actually a male, but you're still a beta male. So HWA, first off, you have to stop. Um, I knew HWA eat a lot of meat, but I'm trying to not. Hold on, guys, give me a second. Okay, HWA, I gotta say, you at this point, hold on. So HWA, you're actually beta male number 8. Like, I'm not a homophobe. Keep in mind, guys, I'm not a homophobe. I don't care who's gay. But HWA, for you to tell me to flip that camera and for you to be so excited about the meat, yeah, HWA, I caught you slipping, man. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're beta male number 8. Nothing wrong with being a little homo. But here's the thing, HWA, you have to stop separating your money from your girl's money. You gotta stop doing it because um your money is not separate. You both here together. All right, thanks again. You too, thank you both are her money is your money because you're about to marry her. I don't know why people you gotta stop being like that, man. You gotta like just go with the flow. Like her money is your money and your money is her money. Okay? Because when you separate like that, like it just complicates things. So you guys gotta practice sharing since you're gonna be married anyway. You gotta share. You gotta share your incomes. You gotta stop being separatists. That's what's making things hard on you. You gotta stop being separatists, and you have to, you know. So Fantastic Max, that makes you. See, here's the thing with you, Fantastic Max. Um, I would have to, if you want a ranking, I can't give you a ranking. I can tell you're alpha male. I mean, you're a man. You're man number 5. I can't make you alpha male yet because you always asking for my meat. Okay, like if I got some sausage or I got some chicken or I got something, you're always asking for some of my meat, man. So I can't make you an alpha male off of that. I know you be joking, but at the same time, this is very important. We got to keep the ranking solid because if we don't, all hell break loose in society. So we can't do that. So um, we got to keep it together. But I will say you are man number 5. You're right under alpha male, Fantastic Max. Because I got a question. And I don't know if you are doing things the right way. I don't know if you're like being used or if you holding it down. Like she's qualified to like be spent on. Like if she's qualified for you to spend all your money on. Because ultimately she could be using you. So I don't know. It's an open plan. I mean, it's an open situation. Can a gay dude be an alpha male? No. That's just it's sad how that works, but no, they can't be. It's sad because they deserve to be considered, but no, you can't be a gay alpha male. That just messes up everything. That messes up the whole hierarchy. Um, I'm Gucci is in the chat getting schooled by skis. Keep it up. Keep schooling them because they need to know because they need to bring their man back to like being a man. Uh, guys, if you don't mind, we got 17 people in here. If y'all gonna all hit the like button, get this to 10 likes, please. Dennis, we know you like to get services to the rear end. I don't know what you're talking about. H-Way, that brings you down. That brings you down a level, man. I think you into that, H-Way. She takes care of my house, irons my clothes, and packs my lunch for work. Okay, fantastic, Max. What would you rate her? What would you rate her 1 to 10? What would you rate her 1 to 10? On top of that, fantastic, Max. Would she come on my YouTube channel? Is she allowed to be on my YouTube channel? Yeah, I'm Gucci. No offense, but you're out of control as a woman. And it's okay. But yeah, you got a man who, if you act like this, then yeah, that man is in for hell. Um, we're gonna remove calling Cap. We're gonna give him a 10-minute timeout. Dude, we're chilling, we're vibing. We're not having you coming on hot. See, calling out Cap is a literal beta male. He can't control his emotions. He doesn't know time and place. He literally just came in with a whole paragraph that got deleted, and he just wasted his time writing. You know how sickening that is? That you just spent a whole 2 minutes writing that whole paragraph, and it got deleted because you just don't know how to behave. Yeah, that's the waters. That's the thing. He literally said packed lunch. That kind of threw me off too. Uh, But no, I'm Gucci. You need to. I'm assuming you're a black, or not black, but you're a protected group of people. I'm assuming. So it makes sense that you're kind of strong. Like you're strong, and he allows you to be strong and independent, and all of those buzzwords that women like to use when it's not in your nature to be that. It's more in your nature to be submissive, to cater, and let your man lead. But I know you can't say that in the modern world because you don't want to look like a weak woman, which used to be a good thing to be. Uh, I didn't say you're a bad woman. What I said was you are not acting like a woman should. And what I mean by that is you are coming off like you're controlling anything, you're controlling in a relationship. You got this man talking about he's soft, emotional. Like that's weak. You gotta understand, men are not supposed to be weak. I know people say we're supposed to be emotional now, but that's the reason why you have men shooting up um, neighborhoods and you see all these school shootings and stuff because we are making men soft and weak. Sorry, boys. We're not meant to be that. We're too violent. We're too angry as animals. We're not supposed to be emotional. But by you making your man, turning him from a strong man to a, okay, you're saying that, but you just said that when I said, you said he's emotional, you said he's like, all this stuff that was like just all about emotions. And I'm just saying that your man, you don't want an emotional man. That man will turn into an abusive man. He will mentally abuse you and physically abuse you eventually. Okay, so my question to you is I'm Gucci. Is the man is your do you follow your man? Is your man your leader? Yes or no? Is your man your leader? I'm Gucci. You there? I'm Gucci. Yes or no? Is your man your leader? Miss- My leader or a leader? No, is your man? I'm Gucci. You heard what I said. Is your man your leader? Are you some? And then the next one is going to be: Are you are you submissive? Are you submissive to your man? But is your man your leader? I'm Gucci. I'm Gucci. I didn't say I both lead. I said, is he your leader? I said, is your. I said, I said, not do you lead him? I said, is he your leader? And with you responding in that way, that told me everything I needed to know. I rest my case. I rest my case. No offense to you. I'm Gucci. I don't want you to go away because this is a safe space for men. But you need to have your man come to this channel so he can get advice, and he can understand how to to take charge. You are literally. I'm Gucci. You're probably no offense to you. Um, okay, so I think see Justin is killing the vibe. So we're gonna put a 10-minute timeout on Justin. Goodbye, Justin. Um, so I think I'm Gucci. The problem is you. No offense to you. More likely, you're a person. You're a protected group of person. You're a protected group person because it sucks that when we date as protected group of people, our our peers of same race, we can't be leaders in our household anymore. But like if it's a white guy or if it's a Hispanic guy or any other race of people, the woman will literally say her man is her leader. But only in protected group of people's households, you're not allowed to, you know, be a leader. It's a partnership. And then only with alpha women Alpha women will literally say that the man is not the leader, and those alpha women end up dying alone, sadly, due to the fact that y'all won't understand that you want a partner, that guy's going to be a beta male, and you're not going to respect him. You're going to end up cheating on that man with a guy that you will allow to be your leader, to allow you to lead, or allow him to lead you. That's the problem. You're never going to be happy. You're not happy with a guy that you can walk over. Okay. When we say is your leader, that means that if he tells you what we're going to do, what you and him are going to do, you're going to do it. Yes, he's going to allow you to chime in, give suggestions. He's going to talk it over with you. But when it's time to make that final decision, with the majority of decisions need to be made, he's going to be the one you're going to look to for leadership. That means if your kid is acting up and you guys are talking about putting him in different school, he's going to have that final say so based on his opinion. Okay, you're not going to just automatically go to the school acting out of control, cussing out all the teachers, making the family look bad because you just don't have no control because you just like all over the place. Like, oh my God, you went. You cussed out my kid. You went off my kid. Blah blah blah. That's the reason why men has to sit down and say, no, our son acted up. He smacked the teacher. He deserved to be expelled. Son, when you get home, I'm gonna beat the brakes off you. That's what I mean. I'm Gucci. You got to have a strong leader. Most women cannot lead because you're too emotional. You're too empathetic, or you got too much empathy. Okay. Water Sky, I don't know. This is the Beta Male United channel. I don't know what you're talking about. On the other channel, you can ask that to the other channel, to DJ or, Dennis. This is Beta Males United. I am the leader. I'm the leader. Okay. So I don't know who that guy is. I don't know who that is. I just know on this channel, I'm the leader. You're saying you're listening to him. He's very smart and rational. But is he your leader? You can't say that because everything in you won't allow you to be submissive to him and ultimately bow down to him. And ain't nothing wrong with bowing down once again. See, it seems like you're making bowing down a bad thing. It ain't a bad thing. It's something that most women want to do. No, I mean, I don't know if the inside's still open or do I do DoorDash to the drive through now? It is, um, yes. Thanks. No, I don't. I do get it. I asked you a simple question. Ask you a simple question. Is your man your leader? And you can't say yes because once again, as a black woman, sadly, you don't understand that it ain't nothing wrong with letting your man lead you. But when it comes to black men, we're the only group of men that have to fight to lead, have leadership in our homes, which is why all the black communities are terrorist communities. They're bad due to the fact that um, due to the fact that our women are leading our communities. You can't have a community led by women. You just can't. Which is why every single community that's horrible has a bunch of single mothers because women cannot run and lead men. No matter how much I want to say that you guys can teach a man out. Actually had a woman that I had to check her on this. She actually said to me that women can teach men how to be men. She actually said that to me before I was like, dude, are you crazy? Like, are you serious right now? You literally just said to me, women can teach men how to be men. That's what we have to deal with as black men. Women literally are that delusional in our community that they say that they can teach men how to be men without us. But if you go to any community that's not protected group of people, they would never, ever in their right mind speak and say that the women can take care of raising up young boys. So with that said, I think I'm Gucci is an educated black woman, or I'm sorry, educated person of color, or educated protected group of person. But I think that her husband is probably also smart. He's like a Royce, to where he's not going to be a leader in his household. He's going to, um, no offense to Royce, shout out to Royce, but he's going to literally say that's a partnership and we're partners. I'm Gucci. If you want to call into my live, I'll put you on. If you want to call into the live, I'll literally stop this right now and I'll do a stream yard where you can pop up and come into the live. You let me know. Because I'm seriously interested in this. Because I don't want you thinking I'm trying to bully you. I'm just telling you how it works. It's sad that us black men can't be considered leaders in our homes. We got to always have women that want to say that it's a partnership. They would never be submit to a man. They're never gonna be a man. Like then, like it's us. Unless we date women who clearly have no other options. and they literally know that they have to have the man lead because they don't want to work. They got a bunch of kids that are bad that they know needed a man to bring them peace because the kids are driving them up the wall. Usually, also, these women are beat, physically looking beat. Um, and it's the reason why a lot of these women that act this way won't come on my panel without 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 turning the camera off because they know that they're beat. I'm not talking about physically as in looks. I'm talking about like emotional. You can see the emotion through their eyes that they are done. They're on their last leg. No, Gucci. Listen, I apologize. I'm gonna come in this live. I'm in this live in like 5 minutes. Gucci, come on tomorrow. It'll be daytime. I'm gonna do a live show. Come on tomorrow if you don't mind. Okay, I really want you to get the help you need and understanding that. Look, if you have a son, you don't want to raise your son into thinking that women and men are it's that partnership. It's not. The reason why when you say partnership, everybody refers to it as gay men or gay women is because straight men are always going to be the leader. And if you don't let your man lead, then it's going to be hell to pay. Excuse me. I don't know if she's trying to be sneaky, but she said something about, "Can I ask for ranch?" Yeah, I don't know if it's for free. Okay, thanks. But yeah, um, I don't. So I don't know if it's look, Gucci. I'm just saying, don't teach your son to be a partner with anybody because he's not going to be respected. That woman's going to cheat on him. He's literally going to be. It's going to be hell, especially if he dates within a protected group of people. It's going to be hell. He's literally going to be miserable. He's going to lose half his money. That's just it. Um, hey, thanks. You too. Thanks. Um, this woman was trying to this is what I mean by women trying to get over. She knew that there was a cost for ranch, and instead of just paying extra money for ranch, she decides to ask the DoorDash driver to get her ranch. And now we know what this means. This is a ghetto name person, by the way. And I'm a beta male for being a DoorDash driver, by the way, guys. Just make that clear. But more than likely, this is gonna have no tip because she asked for something extra that you have to pay for. So we're gonna see if I'm wrong. Hopefully, I'm wrong. Let's pray to God I'm wrong. So, guys, we're gonna deliver this order, and we're gonna see if there's a tip. I said, "Got it," and she didn't even say thank you. So more than likely, she's a nasty woman, and more than likely, there's gonna be no tip. So when I get this order delivered, guys, we're gonna go off for now for today. I'll be back tomorrow, um, and we're gonna have a better topic. But today's topic is pretty much, a lot to do with me. Um, Playing myself on my live on my other channel. On this channel, I am the leader. So you guys refer me to the leader. I don't know who this Dennis guy that Ski is talking about. All I know is the only guy in this live stream is the leader. Other channel, I think he's mixing up the other channel. Dennis DJ on the other channel. This channel, I'm the leader. I don't know who Dennis is other than a YouTuber that made us a YouTube channel. But otherwise, guys, people that say that they're happy doing this job. Okay, so you want me to be alpha and say tip, please? I can't. You know why? Because I got to be a beta. Because if I say tip, please, she's out of control, and more than likely, If she has a guy in the house, appreciate that, Ski. If she has a man in the house, he's going to be a male. He's not going to be a man. He's going to be a beta male who don't even have a car to go get the food and doesn't have extra money to tip. So what's going to happen is she's going to be out of control and she's going to go crazy and try to get him to either fight me or she's going to try to get my account deactivated and try to get a free meal because she's going to be out of control. You know, um, it's kind of crazy, guys. You got people that follow you from channel to channel. You're that big of a rock star that you have a guy who literally will follow you from channel to channel. Now you got calling out Cap coming in. This time he's being on his best behavior. Good job calling out Cap. And you know what? Rage, I'm gonna give you a chance in this channel because I know you're a beta male. You're a beta male level 4. I'll give you that. You're 4. You're not 1, you're 4. Because you do take care of your chick, but ultimately, she abuses that uh, by, staying around until she finds somebody else eventually once you let her out the house. So I think you're about beta male number 4 because you don't earn enough to really, um, I'm not gonna even put you on blast. I'm gonna let you live, man. But if you go and oh, actually, you took it there. Level 9 alpha, and you said that I'm a locale. So guess what? Um, you are literally a beta male too because you got with a woman who then cheated on you with another woman while you were engaged to that woman, and you lost her because your sex game was trash. As a man, you can't be trash in bed, and it ain't no way you should be getting cheated on. Or you ain't no way that I would listen. If I lost my fiance to a woman, that would be something I just wouldn't tell anybody. Like you said it in stride. No, calling out Cap, we finally agree on something. He didn't even get a threesome because he's a beta male number 2. I tried to walk him through getting this threesome and having this relationship. And he said, nope, nope. I didn't. He said he was hurt. She cheated on him. Dude, if a woman is with another woman, if your wife is with another woman and she allows you to join, that is not cheating. That is not cheating. But beta males call that cheating because they're emotional and weak and they can't understand the opportunity when there's one in front of them. Like like if you're alpha male, you would absolutely take that as if my wife or my girlfriend said she wanted to have a woman come in and join to spice it up a little bit. I'm gonna say, okay, no big deal. I'm not gonna get excited. I'm not gonna blow it by acting like I'm excited to be with this woman. No, I'm gonna play it off and say, okay, if that's what you want. That's what we're gonna do. But she got to be super hot. She can't be mid. She can't look like a butch, which is what took your woman. I get why you wouldn't want to be with that woman because she was a butch who took your woman. But at the same time, you should use that as an opportunity. Let that butch get with your woman. You can just sit in the corner and watch, and then you can have your woman top you off after. But no, you decided to finding chicks that y'all could have smashed together. Nope. Yeah, Alpha Male does take Butch threesomes. But he gotta use it as an opportunity, Ski. All he had to do was tell his wife, look, we already passed this. You got with the Butch. Okay, you got with the Butch. So at this point, we can't come back from this. Woman. But in the future, let's cut this Butch off. You can go and get you a nice, attractive woman. And then we can have a threesome. But instead, he said no. He said no. And he cried himself to sleep and he was like hurt and he was traumatized. Um, That's the crazy thing about it. He was traumatized and he had to heal from his woman getting snatched up from another woman. You can't make this up. Then he gets with another woman who is a fan of a YouTuber who's not even a big channel, to where she allowed this YouTuber to have a day named after her. Like no alpha male in the history of alpha male would never would allow another woman, his woman, would allow his woman to come on another man's channel, YouTube channel, who's not even big, and make a day, and she shows up in a blouse. She shows up with her heavies or with her freaking like with her boobs out. Literally, her boobs were out. I'm sorry to be disrespectful, but it is what it is. You knew what it was when you thought you were winning when you allowed her to come on. Actually, you didn't allow her. She chose to come on my channel with her boobs out, taunting men all over my channel. She taunted men. Okay. Here's the situation. I don't understand. I don't understand. You like I don't understand how a man can talk about a guy when he allowed his partner, he calls her partner because he's a beta male, to come on another man's channel and come on the channel and see there's a roach. God, there's a roach out here. God, they sure thinking on me. Heck, but yeah, I don't understand. I don't understand how you allowed your chick. You allowed your chick. You don't allow your chick as a man to go on another streamer's channel with. Here's the thing. Calling out cap. Listen, calling out cap. Okay, we got a $20 offer. $20 because it's gonna take an hour to do this, pretty much. Let me look at this real quick. Let me see if I can decline this because this is taking me to hood. Nope, I can't. I gotta take this. This is Wingstop, 2 orders. This is gonna knock this Wingstop order. So here's the thing, calling out cap. I'm shocked that me and you are agreeing more than normal. I never thought I would agree with you. He is more crazy than me and everybody that's been on my channel. Once again, he allowed his future wife to come on her favorite YouTuber's channel and like with the blouse on, with the boobs out, which is all respect. I kept my eyes up ahead because I was in a relationship at the time. And I'm not going to be disrespectful to my relationship. But I still had that, because like here's the thing, I want to be respectful because I have no issue with his partner because she did nothing to me. She's a good woman. She's absolutely a good woman. She's a sweetheart. She's kind. She's nice. The problem is she has to defend her partner, otherwise she's kicked out. She's literally out on the street with the mom. So she has to be nice and like do whatever he says, which is so sick and nasty for a man to do to a woman, which makes you a beta. But yeah, she came on to her, like she literally said that she watches her favorite YouTuber's channel with her dog. The dog loves the channel. He gets excited when I'm on the TV screen. Her mom loved it. And there's the thing. The problem is her partner does not know how to allow somebody to be like a Trump supporter without them having Trump derangement syndrome, to where they destroyed their whole world by beefing with their favorite YouTuber. And it's also embarrassing is that this guy's chick watches his her favorite YouTuber, who's not even a big channel, more than her own partner's channel. Her own partner's channel died because he had no viewers, not even his chick watching, because she was busy on my live while he's streaming his live. Nice situation. No, he wouldn't put her out because he knows that a real dude like you will pull up on her and show her how a real man gets down. See, the thing is, she never had a real man before. She's only had like these beta white guys that get her with the money. That get her with the like, I got a lot of money, I can take care of you. And um, this guy Rage, he's the worst of the white guys because he doesn't even have as much money as the other white guys, which is why he has to work all these long hours and do what he doesn't want to do because he hates it at his job. But here's the situation: he's gonna do it because she's the hottest chick he ever had. He's never had a hot chick before. So I'm gonna give Furby that compliment. Okay, here we go. You don't have content. You've been doing the same stuff for years. Stop bringing me in stuff. You got with Rage. You don't see him or me talking about Kylie Girl in your relationship. You want to make up stuff about me. No, Furby, I'm sorry. He actually brought you up. But what I'll do is this, Furby. Um, I'm going to be respectful to you. No, listen, I didn't say you showed your boobs. I said you had on a blouse that your heavies were showing. Okay. Um, like it ain't nothing wrong. I'm sorry. What can I say? You wore that. I didn't tell you to wear that. You know. Um, what I'll do is this. I'll put it as members only, Furby. I'll put that as members only. Okay. But that's a precious moment for me because I am going to continue to have Furby Day. I just got to find a new Furby to have a Furby Day. You got to understand, Furby isn't about you. Stop being selfish. It's about Furbies. There's Furbies all over the country that would love to have a Furby Day. Chicks that you know are in love with those little Furby dolls, and they wear the go-go boots, and they do all this stuff. No, okay, so now, okay, call out tap, relax. You're being a creep right now. You're being a creep. Just relax, man. Um, yeah, try to refund your $50 cash app. You could try. You could try. Go for it. Okay, from this point on, I'm never gonna say nothing about Furby because he didn't deserve that. I'm sorry, Furby. I'm being disrespectful to you. You didn't deserve that. So let me stop taking out mm, what your partner. 'Cause I thought y'all was a partnership, but I get it. You want me to just handle him. um, because you want to be a supporter and you want to get back to being on your favorite channel. So here's the situation, Furby. You're welcome back on my channel, my other channel. I'm the leader on this channel. Refer to me as the leader on this channel. And on my other channel, you're completely welcome back, Furby. You can be in the chat. You can rock out with the people. I would never say a bad word about you, Furby. But your partner, he's not allowed because I didn't do nothing to him but talk about Trump, and he decided to disrespect me multiple times. And I didn't do nothing. I'm just minding my business, talking about Trump, but he has Trump derangement syndrome that he can't just relax and just take a chill pill and just let me do me. He had to call me the R word. No, Furby is a great woman. She's a great woman. She's smart. She's brilliant. She's like my ex, who I was trying to make my woman. She's beautiful. She's cultured. She's like native Indian. She's an artist. She likes fashion. She knows how to dress. I saw a few pictures. um, I saw a few pictures that I'm like, okay, she has some nice style. My daughter would like this style. You know, um, Furby is a very respectful woman when she's not, like, when I'm not beefing with her partner, or she's not teaming up with her partner. So we're not taking none of that. So calling up Cap, relax, man. You're not to um, be disrespectful to Furby. I'm not having it on this channel. I'm the leader, and as the leader, I have to stand 10 toes down and defend Furby by all means because we will have a Furby day every year. Every year, we will have a Furby day. And I get it. We might not have her here. She might not show up to Furby day. We're going to commemorate and, hope that she comes back one day because she is a great person, a great human being. She helped me when I was being bullied. So it's not right for her to be bullied on my channels because she doesn't deserve that. So with that said, I hope Furby you come back to my channel because we want you back. We don't want you to be gone. We need you, Furby Trainer, to come back. Kylie Girl misses you. Everybody misses you. Beavis misses you. Um, Everybody misses you. Okay. Um, that live we did, we had a connection. Not on nothing, not on creepy stuff. I'm talking about connection as we could have did a podcast together because we were rocking and rolling. We had hella views. I had like 80 people watching at a time. I went from like 30 people to like 80 people. So I really hope one day you come back to the channel because yeah, it ain't the same without you. You are always gonna be the second lady of my channel. It's gonna be, um Cali Girl is always gonna be top because she's always top. But we can't put her in this right now. We got Miss Brazy, then it's Furby. Miss Brazy, Furby, and then Christina if she didn't catfish me. But Miss Brazy, Furby, Holly, Christina if she didn't catfish me. Um, Rage is never allowed back unless he pays $1,000 fine for deleting my Discord. He's never allowed back unless he pays $1,000 fine. So I can get 500 to um 7 and I can take 500, put in my pocket. Otherwise, he's not coming back. Furby is welcome, period. She's always welcome back. She's never banned. Okay. Furby also works out. She stays in shape. You know, she knows how to put lipstick on properly. She does good makeup. Her hair is always fly. She keeps her dog clean. She pets her dog nice. I like the way she pets her dog. Like she puts the dog on her lap and she brushes the hair nice and easy. What else? What else? What else? I like her smile. She smiles very nice. Very nice smile. Um, Her eyes are always nice. She does like this thing where she puts like an eyeshadow on her eye, like whatever it's called, like eyeliner in her eye, to where like it looks like a Cherokee Indian eyeliner. Um, Thank you, Ski. I am a class act. You gotta like to be a leader of the beta males, you have to know how to grovel to women in a respectful, proper way. So that's all I'm doing. I'm just groveling. Um, you could tell me, Furby, if it's working. Hope it's working. I'm trying. I'm trying hard to get our Furby back, guys. There's only one Furby on our channel. Only one Furby. Okay. Um. Yeah. That's all I gotta say about her. I mean, that's just it. I mean, you're gonna get one shot, one chance, and I hope I didn't blow my chance to have Furby on my channel. You know, because my life will not be complete until I got my Furby back on my channel. Because this ain't no sexual or no physical or no nothing. It's on a friendship level. I thought me and Furby was tight. I thought we were like really friends. Like I was able to like behind the scenes, I told her some stuff that I shouldn't have said, you know, and it got leaked by Rage, of course. Now in hindsight, I shouldn't have, trusted that, but I still did it because I thought I can trust Furby. But I can still trust Furby. I just can't trust Rage. But Furby, you know, she, walked me off the edge because I got embarrassed. Um, yep. disrespected. I got embarrassed to the utmost degree. These two people, Phoenix and oh God, these are the nastiest orders in my life. I want to cancel this order. All right, thanks. I want to cancel this order. I too want to cancel this order. I'm gonna hope for the best. I'm gonna hope for the best to get paid, man. Oh my God, calling out Cap, you're a freaking nasty man. You were getting. Hold on, I gotta boot you. You are not to talk about Furby like that. You are not to be nasty and sick freak like that, man. Do not do that. You're trying to cause me Furby for the rest of my life, and we need Furby on my channel. What are you doing, dude? You freaking idiot. Okay, hold on. Nope, nope. Got to time you out, man, for 10 minutes. You just did too much. You're not to disrespect Furby like that. Okay. You know, guys, these are two orders that are about to be brutal for me. Two nasty orders. Okay. Hold on, guys. Um, hold on. Um, it's always going to be a package deal. Just tell everyone Rage paid $1,000. It's not like it'd be your first time live. Nope, Furby, I can't. Rage, he went too far. He deleted that Discord. The only way I would do it is if I was seven. If I was seven, forgave you, and I don't think I was seven is going to forgive Rage for deleting that Discord after all the time that he put into making it. So yeah, I can't do that. Now, if you want to ask IO7, 'cause I'm gonna forget tomorrow. Not saying Furby is forgettable because she's not, but you know how I am. I got a bad memory, so tomorrow I'm gonna forget to ask IO7 if he thinks that I should sacrifice the disrespect that Rage did to my channel. If I should forget about it to bring back Furby, um, I think he's probably gonna say it's up to me, and I kind of want to say yes because I want Furby back on my channel, but I kind of got to say no because like you got to stand for something, you know. But Furby is worth me forgiving. You know, Furby is worth me forgiving, not forgiving, but just allowing rage because I want Furby back on my channel. Because Furby Day's coming up soon, and I can't miss out on that. But I don't know. I mean, Furby, if I allow you to come back on, are you gonna wear that same type of dress on Furby Day coming up? Like Rage, you're gonna allow her to wear that same type of dress or whatever that shirt was she had on. Is she allowed to wear that again for the guys that are waiting for Furby Day 2025? That goes into this decision, okay? That absolutely goes into this decision. Is she allowed to wear that same type of like blouse thing she had on? I need to know. And here's the thing. The only reason why I think R7 would maybe allow that, I was disrespectful to Furby, and she didn't deserve that. Now, if I was only disrespecting you and you deleted it, then he would not, absolutely would not want to allow you to come back. But I think that because I disrespected, there was a lot of orders sitting on. I just realized there's a lot of Wingstop orders sitting on that on that sitting on that cart. Now it got me wanting some Wingstop. No, ski. This is they're on. They're trying. See, Furby, we're trying to get Furby back on the beta males channel. So as a beta male, you know what us beta males want, how thirsty us beta males are. Okay, we're just weak men. So it is based on clothing and all that stuff. So once again, like I know he's in the background debating with her, like, can you wear this? Can you wear? Can like I think that goes into it. If she's gonna do Furby this year, take the wrong exit again so you can call support and get a free meal. Okay, so I'm assuming she can't wear that same thing again. On a scale 1 to 10, 10, 10, I'm scared. Okay, so I guess what's the point? Like, what do we get out of this? I mean, I just want my friend back. Furby was my friend. We were getting very close. She defended me. She had love for me. We were good. I was her favorite YouTuber. It felt good to have a woman like Furby, like considering me her favorite YouTuber. That's what I want back. But at the same time, I gotta sell the boys on bringing back Furby, but I mean, bringing back Rage. Because Furby is welcome back. It's just bringing back Rage. I got to sell him or something. So, Furby, you telling me that if we bring back Rage to the channel, the other channel, we talked to Dennis Jerome Jr. to get you back or Rage back so you can come back. You're going to wear pretty much that same kind of outfit for Furby this year? But she'll come on wearing fishnets and pasties if you let me come on and call you the R word. Oh, okay. I think that aisle seven will be okay. Will be a okay. Hold on, let me take a screenshot. Let me take a picture of that. Okay, because I don't think they're gonna believe this. Oh, I got my flash on. Let me turn my flash off. Oh shoot. Oh, okay. Okay, you got me feeling like Jerry the King Lawler right now. What the what the Ski, do you think aisle seven is going to forgive? Do you think aisle seven is gonna forgive? Ski, let me know. Do you think aisle seven is gonna forgive? Why did it just turn my screen? Furby, it's crazy, but I'm hopefully scared is a hold on. It's crazy, but hopefully scared is a synonym for creeped. Creeped, not scared for real. Ski, I need to know. Do you think Io said is gonna forgive her or forgive Rage to allow her to come back on because they're a package deal if he knows that she's gonna show up in like fishnets and pasties on? I need to know I need to know if I'm disrespecting IR7 by bringing this to his attention. I might be disrespecting him. He might be like, "What the heck?" By the way, um, Ski, I got two orders: one to a Bonifa and one to like a Jazz Sifa. Literally two of the most dingiest names. Okay, that's sad. And I'm not going over IR7. So if he doesn't, I'm gonna put it in the Discord tomorrow. If he forgives, then he's back. If he doesn't forgive, that's it. I'm not going over aisle seven. Why would you do that then? If you know you feel bad, like I don't care about the Discord really because like I don't be on there because most of the guys on there, other than aisle seven, Nav, and a few other guys, be like acting like incels all day, like freaking talking about I got more money than you, I got more money than this and that. I don't get why you did that, but um, Ski, I'm going to deliver two Bonifas. I hope I get tips. We're gonna see if I get tips. I don't know, man. This might be a brutal order. After these orders, guys, I'm getting off of here. It's 12 o'clock. I'm going to enjoy my last nap. Crashed out due to Discord. Yeah, he did crash out. Whatever his real name is, John. I can't call him Rage. I gotta call him Jonathan. Whatever Jonathan's real name is, mm, he's literally a disgusting man. I really don't want him on, but I might do it because I think it's worth it. Because Furby makes it worth it. But I really don't want him on because he's literally ignorant and a despicable white guy. Like he literally, he's one of those white guys that are quick to destroy what a black man creates. When a black man builds, he's happy and it made his life great, destroying what the black man did. Okay, I'm going to a Bonifa. See, literally, I'm going to the trenches right now at midnight. Yeah. Jonathan is a beta male. Even I'm a beta right now because I do not want to be in the Section 8 welfare houses right now. Literally, I got to put my windows up right now, and I got to pray that I don't get robbed by the YNs. Okay, I got to pray right now and get robbed by the YNs. I got to like get out of my car and I got to walk to this apartment complex to deliver this freaking order with no tip, more than likely. How do you order Wingstop and not tip? That's what I would never understand. I will never understand how you order Wingstop and you think to not tip. You think that it's okay to not tip. Like, what human being thinks that way? Because I know it ain't gonna be no tip. Think if you let Rage on, or if you let Jonathan on, Furby is not going to regain respect for you. I need Furby back. So either way, I gotta make a tough choice. I need Furby back because Furby was my best friend. She's the only woman other than, Sabrina that I respected enough to not try to hit on, not try to be with, not try to like, talk to her behind her man's back. She's the only woman, literally, that I respect like that because we were like close friends. We were good friends. I was really getting to know her better. Me, her, and Kylie girl. And at one point, Jonathan, we're supposed to have like a double date. I was supposed to go visit them. We were gonna like hang out in the pool. I invited Furby to the hot tub multiple times with, of course, Rage come too, but he blew it. That's the reason why it hurt a lot because I don't want, Jesus, I gotta go to this freaking ghetto, freaking apartment complex, take a chance of getting robbed. I knew these orders were going to be these orders. I knew these orders were going to be these orders. I knew it. I absolutely knew it. And it's saying it's the second. I'm so confused. It says it's the second one. Like, like there's no apartment number. There's no numbers on them. I can't afford a strike. I can't afford a strike. I can't afford a strike. I'm calling this person. Oh, she's outside. We know it. All right, here I come. It's DoorDash. Perfect. All right. Yes. Did you have the drink with your order? All right. Oh, let me check. Perfect. I think I think they're actually calling back here. And it's the order for the Kentucky yeah, okay. So I forgot the name. Mark the orders. What name does it say on that? Let me check this one. Oh, right here. This one here. Sorry. Yep. You're welcome. I'm gonna check and make sure yours didn't have a drink. Uh, yeah, I think. Did you? Let me check. I'm sorry. Let's see. Ranch. Yep, you answered it. Let me go grab that. Sorry about that. Okay. All right. All right, there you go. Yep, thanks. Yep, too. Yep, you too. Thanks. I'm gonna bring you this straw real quick. I got you. All right, there you go. Thanks. Have a good night. Thanks. All right, guys. Uh, oh crap. I gotta. You can go ahead, but I gotta get the pin number. All right, I get the pin number. Crap. Um, I just need the pin number. It was me. I need the pin number. The pin number for DoorDash order. Yeah. I just need the pin number. All right, 12-3. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Thank God. Okay. Jeez, Mary. All right, here we go. All right, we're on off that one. Let's look around. I don't get only shot by the YN. We got a whisper. All right, yeah, we don't want to get shot by a YN. Okay, so that's the reason why I gotta tread lightly out here. Okay, we're in the trenches right now. We're in the trenches. Let's see what y'all was talking about. Furby is gonna come back. Okay, Furby's gonna come back. Everybody misses Furby, so we gotta see if we're gonna sacrifice. If we're gonna see if aisle seven. I think that you should allow. I think that we should spice it up. I think it's gonna be, you know, you're gonna have to give aisle seven. Um, you have to just apologize for deleting it directly, and maybe have Furby in the background with that outfit on. You gotta just do what you gotta do, man, because I want Furby back. I don't have to be there. I'm good. I'm just saying I was seven. I'm just gonna try to talk him into it because I can't be disrespectful to him by just saying he's coming back. So that's that. Next thing we got going on in here is yeah, I can find somebody. I can't no, you can't find another Furby though. She's one of a kind. She's literally one of a kind. We're BFFs. You understand? We're tight. Okay. Uh you should have invited Furby to the hot tub without rage. Nah, I was in a relationship and Furby, we're not like that. We're just friends, you know. We're not like that. Like, no, I would never. Furby's like my sister, you know? She's like my sister. Where the master betas at? Well, I am the leader of the betas. So call me um the leader. Yeah, call me the leader. Shout out to Dash and Simp. I won't know. I won't know yet. If she didn't. I won't know until I deliver this next order. It's a double whammy order. So we're gonna see if when I deliver the second order, if there's a tip on it. Hopefully, there's a tip on it. Might have to try that. I might wear. Beta DoorDasher. I might wear a Beta DoorDasher t-shirt. Might go get one. Ski was given his wings of redemption. What about Rage? You gotta understand, Furby. Ski didn't destroy anything. Like he didn't delete anything away. Like he didn't delete nothing. Rage deleted something that wasn't mine. I mean, yes, it's technically mine, but it's really our sevens. They're the ones that put the time into that. That's the reason why it's bad. Okay. Shout out to Driving the Wealth. I would be interested in you doing that. Um, Jonathan with Beavis, but or Beavas, because I think that he needs that, and I think that'd be a good conversation. But once again, I mean, it's on aisle seven, and I don't really care. In reality, I was scared. My heart was pounding. My heart was pounding in terror. With I was thinking that like I might have got like they might have pulled up on me. I was literally in terror. Literally. Uh oh. Looks like there's drama in the hood. There's two sheriffs coming in the hood. Sadly, thank God I'm out of there, because I would have been in the middle of that. Um, who is Paul Bunyan? No, look, guys, I ain't gonna lie. Yes, my stomach was aching and I was scared for my life because yes, I don't want to deal with the YNs. The YNs are dangerous, you know? Like, why would I want to deal with the YNs? Like they're vicious, you know? The YNs don't have consciences, they don't have emotion, they don't fear death. Why would I want to deal with that? Summer's coming up, guys. And if you have yeast infection, I know, I'm sorry. Look, guys, this is the Beta Male United open space to have conversations. So as I wrap this up, if any of y'all got any advice you need from me, you know, and by the way, I got to give a kudo to Furby for having Rage come on this live to talk me into trying to bring him back. And I'm a beta male. So as me with me being a beta male, this will give me being me in the beta male, I'm more open to letting him come back because I don't stand for nothing. I'm a weak man. I don't care about like defending myself and standing 10 toes down. The leader, I'm just the leader of the weak beta man. But eventually we're gonna become men, okay, on this channel. And then we have to cater to all women, even our friends that are women. And all the women. We gotta like grovel and cater and kiss the ground and walk on. We don't have to, but we have to do that until we get to the point of being able to control women. Okay. I'm level six beta male, absolutely, because I know what I'm doing. But I'm still a beta male because I'm considering letting you come back, which will be absolutely beta. We can both agree on that. And I grovel to Furby, which is a level six beta male because I did it in a proper way. I did it to where the beta men who have no control of you know um, their emotions are going to go crazy excited because I was able to potentially have Furby show up with some pasties on, uh, pretty much with I'm assuming booty shorts and some leggings or some fishnet stockings. Okay, like hey, that's a win for beta males all over the world. What's worse, blacks or YNs? Um, YNs, of course, because the blacks are good. They just don't know any better. They don't know how to behave. They don't know that the behavior that the bad blacks are doing is bad, and that they need to stand up against it. They don't know any better. The YNs know better, but they don't care. They just want to destroy by any means possible. That's how that works. Okay, now we're delivering to a stripper right now. This is a stripper name. Okay. So I don't see a tip coming, but who knows? I might get surprised. I might be surprised. I gotta definitely take the key with me I took the key with me on this order because, you know, we're in the we're in the jungle. Um, ordered the whites from the mountains of the Caucasus, the Caucasus. I don't know what you. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm so confused. 1420. Oh shoot! This just brought me to the wrong street. This literally brought me to the wrong street. Yeah, I was on the wrong street. About to get robbed out here. GPS almost let me down. I just want to get this order taken care of and be out. I'm gonna just pull to the wrong side of the road. I want no problems with this freaking place I'm in right now. This is like freaking this is the streets right here. Let me see. I gotta deliver this shit quick. Okay, so the first order, of course, the first order, of course. Oh crap! I don't want to do this McDonald's order. Okay, yeah, we can behind that. So the first order, I mean, the first order went to you know, the usual Bonicia, no tip. Y'all saw a $0 tip. The second order went to a the second order went to a stripper. The second order went to a stripper, and she tipped generously, $3, which put that order to like $18. So that was a good order. So now we're at 29.05. So now we're officially at $138. Yeah, $138 in 8 hours, which ain't that bad because we did have 1 hour that I really didn't get orders today. Like I literally was just like procrastinating. If I would have took there was one order I declined I should have took. But yeah, this order is taking us all the way back to Carolina Beach, which is good. So now by the time I get done, because I'm motivated right now, I'm not trying to be a beta male anymore. I'm going to pretty much be at 100 and I should be at 100 and so this order put me at $138. So I should be at about 100 and I might make $180 today because this order is all the way in Carolina Beach. It's like 10 miles up. And I gotta go to the McDonald's. So this order is probably gonna pay like $15. No, Justin, that wasn't a black. I said it was a stripper. The second one was Phoenix. And that's a white stripper name. That's not a black stripper name. That's a white stripper name. And the house had an American flag in the front of it. So you know it ain't no black. No, I can't do that. $100 they keeps that doctor away. But no, I can't do Instacart. It still is no spots left. Still no spots left. No, Phoenix is definitely a white person because they had a big, beautiful American flag on in the front of the house. Black people would never do that in front of their house, especially in 2025. That's the easiest way to get robbed, shot, or whatever by the YNs. So yeah, we don't do that. I would do that. Like my just MJ, she doesn't want to put a American flag up because she doesn't want you know um, to draw attention. And no, listen, Justin. I know you wanted to be a black person tipped. I'm sorry, it wasn't that. Okay, I'm sorry. I've been doing this job for a long time. Okay. The first woman who had the Bonicia name, she didn't tip a dollar. I told you her name before. You heard her in the background, her friend. All those dusty people in the house, not one of them had a dollar to tip. The second order was more likely to a Caucasian. Okay. It was a beautiful American flag in the front yard, and the name was Phoenix. So I'm sorry. That was a white stripper name. Yep. YNs don't mess with white people, only other black people. No, here's the thing though. If you put that flag up and you're black, yeah, you're getting messed with. But if you're a white person with the flag up, yeah, they don't touch you. They don't think about coming to you. That's how it works. They don't think nothing about you. Now, guys, remember, this isn't a gig work channel. This is a beta male channel. So if any of you guys got any beta male questions, like channel questions to make yourself a better man, if you're trying to navigate the modern world, uh, through dating, relationships, working, earning money. Like right now, I'm at $138 in about 8 hours of work. That's great for me. Being a DoorDash driver, which makes me a level six beta male because this isn't something you want to do as a man. But I'm doing what I got to do. I'm going to do this until I find something better, which would be me selling slushies outside at the beach and doing my basketball academy that I got going on. You know, so if you want the grind set mindset, you have to literally visualize as a beta male. You have to visualize a woman and her a big rack on her, a big booty, and you got to think to yourself, I can have this one day. Now, if you already got that, but she doesn't have that, you need to break up with her and go find you a woman with a big rack and a big butt. That way, you'll be motivated and pushing yourself to the limit because you want to make sure that you got that in your life because that's so much fun to have in bed. And it motivates you to be the best you can be. All great men got a woman with a big rack and a big, nice butt, juicy butt, but not like a fat, nasty, fat, you know, like like cholesterol, but that isn't in shape. No, you need like a nice butt. One that they go to the gym, they do push-ups, sit-ups, squat. You need something like that. That would absolutely push you to the limit. Okay. If you already have that, then you got to one better for yourself. Now, if you work at like a convenience store, or you work at like a minimum wage job, or you work, making like 15 to 20 an hour, then yeah, you got to just get another source of income. But if you're making over $30 an hour, then you're good where you're at. You shouldn't want more. You should be happy where you're at because you already persevered and you made something happen. As long as your woman is happy for that, then you need to just have like a little pet project. Like a YouTube channel, like try to make a Discord pop. Try to do something that you can eventually sucker guys to pay for your friendship. Guys to pay for you to acknowledge them, like I do. Like I had a few times, I had a guy that was willing to pay $50 to buy my friendship after, his girlfriend showed him and, her favorite YouTube channel. He's like, you know what? I want this guy to like me. So I'm going to pay $50 to get this guy to like me. And the guy absolutely liked the guy. I mean, why wouldn't a guy like a guy that pays him $50 for friendship? So that's what you do. You got to pretty much go in and become an entertainer in 2025. Um, Yeah, you got to become an entertainer because you want to be in a space to where your girl, if she got a big rack and a big butt, you got to make more money to keep her. You can't just be mediocre and average. Now, if you're making $30 or more an hour, then you're not really mediocre. At that point, you're good, but you got to be confident. You got to get some charisma. If you don't have big meat, then that's going to be also play a part in how you got to operate with your woman. Okay. If you don't have big meat, then you have to be that guy that everybody likes. You have to be fun. You have to be the guy that everybody wants to be around for you to keep your woman. If you don't do that, your woman is not going to stay. She's not gonna stay. She's gonna stay for a short time, but not for a long time. And you're gonna be like me. When I was beta male two, level two, because I had all the money and I had all the friends, I had the power, and I was going on parties and stuff. My chick was there to stay. She loved me. But then the moment that I went broke, the moment I became weak financially, and then I socially was weak, at that point, she started cheating. She did not like me for me because I wasn't cool no more. So she literally ended up like getting piped down. She got piped down by a guy that played the guitar, and there was nothing I can do about it but just cry myself to sleep every night because I was trying to get money, but I wasn't getting enough money again. I had to just suck it up and deal with it. If you have, if how do you grow your arms? You got to hit the weights, take a shower, and get a clue. The W. No, you gotta. Okay, if you want to, you don't have to grow your arms. You just got to go to the gym, work out, get a nice body. Okay, you never, no way you can grow your arms, but you can grow your body and make your body look good. So you have to go to the weight room. You have to eat properly, so that way you can fill in the right spots. Do some squats. You don't want to have like a strong looking upper body, but you got like little girl legs. And if you pretty much like work up, work. I mean, get up, work up, work your body up to a point that your woman will be proud for you to go to the beach with her and take your shirt off and have on some nice spandex, whatever, and you're gonna still look good, then you know you made it. That's what I would say. Uh, so no, a guy that looked like John Mayer piped down my chick. Yeah, he was piping down my chick. I'm just crying myself to sleep every night. I was so hurt. I was so hurt, literally. Yes, you got to make a channel about you um, working out, making your body look right, trying to make up for your deficiencies, such as having little arms. That would absolutely help you. Oh yeah, you gotta have bulge. If you, most white guys don't really have that. So Jonathan, uh, no, no, or is this you got to be that guy? You can't be a dweeb, okay? You can't be deleting Discord channels. You can't be telling your girl that she can't, follow and be friends with her favorite YouTuber. You can't be doing that because you made a mistake, and you got to own up and say sorry. You got to literally just come on and say sorry. That's being, good. Cause think about it. If when I was wrong multiple times, actually the leader was wrong. Um, the leader is always going to say sorry. He's going to apologize. He's going to grovel and say he was wrong because that makes you a better man. But when you don't apologize, you want people to like just forgive you because you just want somewhere to belong. Then that pretty much doesn't help anything. So you start with apologizing. So if you apologize out of seven, then like I said, who knows? Duke Dennis is level 10 black man or no, 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 T-Bone. I appreciate you um glazing me, but no, I'm not 10 black. I'm not level 10. I'm not even gonna. Now, Duke, whatever his name is, he actually had this black woman. I forgot her name, but she's some black woman that's like, I guess, thick. And he had her crying to be with him. Like she literally is like famous streamer. And she was on that like streamer-thon, whatever they call that thing, Streamer Academy. And I wish I could be like that. I wish I can be like that. The only time I had a chick that, was on her level that glazed me, that wasn't my chick, was at one point, I think Furby was glazing me in a respectful way. She wasn't glazing me like she wanted to be with me because we're just friends, but she was like glazing me by like, making me feel good, like I'm a good man, decent man, when I'm absolute beta. You know, the confidence that I had having a woman like Furby, who wasn't my woman. She has a man. She's, respects me as a friend, like treating me like I'm an alpha man, even though I'm a beta male. You gotta understand, that's clout. That's clout. Okay, and I miss that. Ever since I haven't had no woman that was strong enough to show her face and actually not look hideous, show her face. All the women that I got now, Um, no, actually, I take it back. I got Holly. Holly does glaze. Holly does glaze. You're right. Holly does glaze. But the thing with Holly is, um, it's different glaze. You gotta understand, Furby. See, with Holly, she's kind of like she's sometimes uptight. All love to Holly. Shout out to Holly. But she's uptight. If you listen to this Holly tomorrow, she's uptight sometimes. She doesn't know how to let loose. Furby, on the other hand, she lets loose. She'll talk about whatever. Even I kind of felt creeped out the one day when Beavis was like, shout out to Beavis. All the love for Beavis. But I'm not saying your real name. I'm saying Beavis because I don't want nobody to like refer to you. But on my other channel, on Dennis Jerome Jr. channel, Amazing Hustle channel, like this guy, Beavis, literally asked this innocent woman, he said, what's your favorite sexual position? I was so creeped out for her. I'm like, oh my God. No, he didn't. Like, I'm like, why did he just do this? He literally almost chased this goddess away. I'm like, come on, bro. What are you doing, man? You don't know how to talk to women. You don't ask a woman her favorite sexual position, man, on a live stream. Now you got her feeling uncomfortable. Like that was some diabolical work. But that's just that guy. He doesn't know any better. Oh crap, my Baja Blast melted. Um, that's not true about Holly, so we got to remove that comment. We're not going to disrespect Holly. Um, Beavis did get to the point, but you got to remember, this woman is in a whole relationship. Okay, we can't be disrespectful. If she's in a whole relationship and she's giving me her time, you know, coming on my channel for free. I mean, y'all paid her with the super chats. You can't be disrespecting her like that. That's not okay. Okay, it feels good, guys, to work. I haven't worked this hard in months. I'm talking about I'm working my butt off right now. Like to the point my back hurts. I'm literally working my butt off to the point my back hurts. I'm starting to feel like a higher level beta male. You know, I might move up to beta male 7 after this. We all know what Beavis was doing under the table while asking that. The W, yeah, that was some nasty work. I feel for him though. You got a woman that looks like Furby, and you never got to talk to a woman like that in your life before. What was that? Um, I have a code IY45 mobile order. Yep, yep. And then I have a DoorDash order for 89F. All right, thanks. Like, let me just say in advance, you might get hemorrhoids sitting so much working all those hours. No, I've been doing this for like 8 years. I never got hemorrhoids. As far as I know, I mean, when I wipe my, after I use the bathroom, I never felt anything like that. But here's the thing: Furby is probably, 'cause Beavis. He had had a woman that looked like, on a level of Furby. So of course he got excited and he had to ask that question because he just, how often you get to talk to a woman at her level, her stature. Just with me, when I was talking to her, I don't get excited because I've been around women of her stature all the time in Vegas. Like no big deal, nothing to see here. Uh, no, Kylie girl. I don't think she looked at my booty hole, but I think she would know that I got hemorrhoids or not. I'm pretty sure she like grabbed my butt a couple times, and she like never felt anything nasty like that. I mean, I'm just trying to remember if she ever grabbed my butt. Hopefully she didn't, but I don't know. Because, when I'm piping down, uh, you know, as a beta male, sometimes women will grab wherever they can grab. And hey, it is what it is. But look, guys, y'all got any more advice needed, questions for me to address, answer, anything like that? Because I think I'm gonna go back to watching Dragon Ball Z for the rest of the night. I'm gonna work till 2 o'clock. I'm working harder than ever, man. I'm about to make another 180 today. I don't even know what twerking on top means. Um, I know you and her, you and your partner being the freaky stuff that I never heard of before, but I mean, here's going on. Uh, I got the DoorDash for 89F, and then I got the mobile order for dinner. Yep, I think. Yeah, I'm starving. Yep, if she sucked your, oh God, these fries are terrible. Why is it that when you go to the protected group of people's McDonald's, why when you go to their McDonald's, their fries are always nasty? Like they're always either cold or they don't change the grease, so they're like the grease is bad. Like I don't get why they can't just do their job properly. Like why do they always got to be the ghetto McDonald's? Like is that a cultural thing? I'm gonna have to like look that up. They're right to W, but it ain't right. Why can't the protected group of people do things right? Then they got attitude problems. There was never one time a thank you or have a nice day or anything. Yeah, you're gonna say or else, and you're gonna find some wet stuff on the side of your fries. Messing with the protected group of people talking about or else. It depends on the fast food you eat. If you eat McDonald's, uh, here's the thing: if you still got that fat body that I remember, then you can eat anything because you have the best body to have because you can work your body out and look like Hulk Hogan. But once you work your body out and you get right, then you want to eat proper. You don't want to like get that amazing body, that amazing figure, and then you mess around and you get fat again. So what I would recommend is just for now, just stick to like chicken and rice and stuff like that and start working out. Like literally, like it's so easy if you got a fat body to go do squats, do the bench, do ab workout, and you're gonna literally look like a god. Like you're gonna look like Chris Hemsworth. You have your chick sucking your balls for no reason. Like she'll go to sleep sucking your balls, like a pacifier. But you got to be committed and devoted and ready to do that. I don't know if you got that in you. That's why I say I don't know if you're alpha male. I could. I'll consider that. I'll consider doing a meal prep video on this channel because I am the leader. If you need to be led the proper way to eat, I got you. Because yeah, we got to figure that out. Because yeah, I want you to be healthy. I want you to be safe. I want you to, literally have the woman of your dreams. Um, doing anything you want, and you have the woman of your dreams from what you said. So it's all on you. There you go. I'm not master beta. I'm the leader of the betas. Okay. This channel, I am the leader of the beta males. And we're a big organization that's going to be bigger and bigger and bigger. And we're going to bring eventually some hot chicks on here. That way we can feel like real men. I don't know what MLM is, but um, that's something to do with MILF because I'll mess with some MILFs, but they got to be hot. They got to be hot MILFs. I don't do the whole weird body, wrinkled, all the stretch mark. Um, MILF, I don't do that. She got to be a hot MILF, and she can't be white. She got to be like a person of color or a Hispanic or Furby. Like she got to look like Furby MILF. Okay, that's the only way. I don't mess with like freaking white MILFs because they crack fast. They crack fast. They crack at like 30 years old. They look like they're like 48. It's crazy. Males liking males. Yeah, we don't do MLM here. Um, on that other channel, there's a guy named Bivas who created Beta United Males. I think they do that over there. I think they do that over there. I think they like men. Oh, you talking about yeah, multi-level marketing. I'm marketing my services. I don't know if I'm multi-level because I think like it's at one level. It's if you need the help, you come to me and I give you the help. I'm literally just marketing my relationship and date coaching advice. And then eventually I'm gonna offer consultations to people that need to, help getting back out here in the modern dating world. No, there's 25 levels. There's level 1 to 10, 1 to 10, and then you become a man from 1 to 5, or it's 1 to 10, then it's 1 to 5 man, and then it's 1 to 10 alpha. But no, you don't move up based on pain. You move up based on lifestyle. Like for example, with you, if you know you got a fat body and you're asking me how do I get in shape, that makes you now because you want to do something about yourself. That makes you a level. You were a level 2 beta. That makes you a level 4 beta because you're actually trying to make yourself better. You're trying to correct yourself. You're level 4 also because you do make good money. You don't own your home yet. You're renting, but so you're like a level 4 beta. But here's the situation: if you start working out and get rid of that fat body and you get in shape and toned, then you become a level 8 beta. You don't have to pay for that. I'm giving you the advice to get there. You don't have to pay for that. And then if you become a man by buying a house or buying a house pretty much, get your girlfriend a car. You do all these things that would make you you know, um, a man, then you become a man. But you don't got to pay for that. Now, if you need me to walk you through doing everything, yes, you got to pay for that. No, you're not. You can't be a higher level than me because technically, I already own 2 houses. I sold the house even though I blew all the money. Um, The leader owned two houses already. Secondly, the leader have out all kinds of women, hot chicks, fat chicks, beautiful chicks, ugly chicks. On top of all that, the leader, um, I'm diverse in my knowledge, in my game. Oh, yeah, also the leader, he had bigger meat than most people. Most men, the leader had bigger meat than them. That's a big plus. What else? What else? What else? Obviously, I just said I'm more. The leader is more knowledgeable. Um, you got to understand, if I had more, I mean, it's up to you. I'm down. Who you want to be the judge? We can go on FaceTime. We can. I got you. Who's the judge? You let me know who the judge is. I got you. Keep in mind, um, you know, you got to understand. If I had a woman right now, if I had a woman, then I would make sure my body stayed in shape. I would make sure that my money was right. I would make sure everything was on point. If I wanted to be a level higher than nine, level beta. But because I was okay being a beta male, okay, if okay, listen, um, Daniel or Douglas, whatever name we're giving you now. Um, if you want somebody to judge, I have plenty of chicks that I can get to judge. Okay, no big deal. Okay, if you're gonna show up, I can have a chick judge. I got it. I got plenty of chicks that would look. Okay, I can just go on my Facebook and I got a bunch of Saudi chicks that would find humor in judging who got the bigger meat. So if that's what you want, I'm down. But you're not gonna do it. You're gonna chicken out and say, I'm not letting nobody see my meat. So I'm calling your bluff. I got this. I told you before. I can. That's all day. Remember, I'm single now. I'm single now, so I can do that without getting in trouble. I'm already past that. So if you want that, I got you, man. It would have to be hard. I mean, I'm just good at soft too. Soft, I got a bunch of inches still. I can do. We can do both. I got you beat on both. Let me just hold on. Let me deliver this order. Let me tell you. Look, listen, listen, listen. If you ain't got 8 inches, then don't even bother. If you ain't got 8 inches, don't bother, man. Like if you ain't got at least 8 inches, if you're not at least like soft, if you're not at least fall, if you're not even 5 inches soft, then don't do it. By the way, I'm a alpha male, so keep in mind. Let me show y'all something real quick, okay? Keep in mind. Keep in mind, guys. You see that freshly clean. We don't play that nastiness here. Yeah, we don't play that nastiness here. You can have that. We don't do that, okay? We don't do that nastiness here. We keep ourselves clean. Shout out to IR7. IR7 in the building. IR7. I'm leaving this up to you. Okay, I want Furby back. I don't care about Jonathan. I want Furby back. But I guess it's a package deal for Furby to come back. The only way she comes back if Rage is allowed to come back. So IR7, don't give a decision now. You talk it over with the Discord tomorrow. This is the deal. Oh no, I missed that delivery. No. Oh God. Come on, bruh. I guess that's a call for me to go home. Okay, here's the situation. Furby will come on wearing fishnets and pasties if you let me come on and call you the R word. If he lets me call him the R word. So Okay, so if Furby ain't coming back, then that's it. You're gonna be Jonathan. You're gonna be booted from that old channel and this channel. If our seven says you can't come back, then I gotta remove you from this channel too. Sadly, because you went too far, and I am only dealing with this because of Furby, because she's that valuable to me as a friend. But if she's not coming back anyway, there's no point in you being here because you deleted something that you had no right to do, which was messed up. So I can't stand for that because I can never level up as a alpha male in the future if I allow, you know, um, people like you to disrespect. Well, hold on. Shout out to Furby. I miss you, Furby. Our friendship, I guess, is over. Uh, you have a good day. But with that said, guys, I am the leader, and I'm gonna go. Shout out to aisle seven. Uh, I'm sick because I accidentally turned off the app on accident, and now I can't dash my time anymore. And I had a good offer that was taking me back home. I'm so sick right now. I had an amazing offer, but I'm at my hundred. I'm literally at my $101 mark. I'm at my $101 mark. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to. I got $5 in my cash app. I'm at $101. So I'm going to drive towards the house because right now my gas tank is on three-fourths of a tank. So I'm going to keep in mind everybody that's just joined. I put $50 in gas in the car today. So technically I'm at $153 for the day, which is great in um officially 9 hours. $153, which puts me at about give or take about $16 to $17 an hour made today. Great. And we only burned through now a quarter of the tank of gas. So I got enough gas for all day tomorrow and half a day the next day. So now tomorrow, I'm gonna go home now, and tomorrow we're gonna start early, and we're going to try to motivate ourselves to get where we need to be. Okay, in this modern world. Tomorrow, I'm going to try to wake up and do the YouTube videos. Let's see, we got a Wendy's order. Let's see, $9.08 no, 950 for 2.5 miles. We're taking that. It is still busy. I'm making more money doing Dash by Time right now. I mean, by Dash by Offer. Because if I was doing by time, this probably wouldn't have paid nowhere near this 950. So I'm about to knock these orders. If it's gonna be busy like this, I'm gonna work all night. I gotta be a man. I gotta man up and grow and get this money up. If I can make $20, if I can make $30 an hour tonight, I gotta do what I gotta do. With that said, guys, I gotta go. It's time for me to watch some videos. I'm happy I had that Starbucks late because the Starbucks got me like up. Like I don't feel tired. I'm just more of a boredom. So by me watching videos for 2 hours, 3 hours, I could put an extra $60 in my pocket because right now it is surging crazy. Appreciate y'all. That's all I got. Thank you for everybody for tuning in. I'm out. Peace.